All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to teach you about Aave. Everyone's like, Aave, is this the next agave? No, guys. Anyways, let's get into it. So what is Aave? Well, Aave has a feature that allows you to get flash loans. Now, what is a flash loan? Well, we're going to teach you guys about all that and more in this video. A flash loan is, I'll give you a little teaser, but it allows you to get a loan $1 million, $1 billion, or $1 trillion, however much you want, with no collateral and no money down. You can literally get a loan for free as long as you pay for it in the same transaction. I'll show you how that's done, and I'll teach you about the Aave project and how they're changing the game. All right, so what is Aave? Well, Aave is a decentralized lending platform, or Aave is a decentralized money market protocol where users can lend and borrow cryptocurrency across 20 different assets as collateral. So now, why is this important? Well, think about it, guys. So normally you go to a bank, you got to get a loan and to buy something, or hey, you got to go get a loan to buy a house. But look, we're in cryptocurrency, guys. Now we're getting into the process where you're tokenizing everything. So now, in my theory, and my thoughts are, what I believe is, as soon as we start tokenizing houses, cars, everything, now you're going to be able to go on the blockchain and be able to say, hey, I want to get a loan on my car. So here, let me put my tokenized car on this platform and be able to get a loan and withdraw against it. You guys can literally withdraw and get loans and interact with people without having a banker. So here's, for example, you can borrow. For true USD, it is going to be a higher interest rate. But say for USD coin, you can get a loan on your money for 12% interest. And you can also, on the other end, deposit there and get money on it. It's 6.69%. So compare that to a bank, and a bank's paying you, some of them, maybe even sooner, they're going to start charging you negative interest rates, which is ridiculous. So they're basically going to charge you to hold your money. This somewhat beats inflation, which is nice. Well, I don't know. They're pumping money like mess right now, so it's tough to even beat inflation. Obviously, you just got to get out of cash. That's writing's on the walls, guys. So Aave, really cool platform, really cool protocol. You guys can learn about them. Go to their GitHub, see what they're developing. Their little meme, or their, I guess you could say, mascot is a ghost. So it's pretty cool. Let me show you what it looks like so you guys can see it. It's like a little ghost. You guys can see it right here. See that? Ghost. He smiles. Nice. Thanks. So we're going to show you guys how to get a flash loan, how the Aave program or protocol is changing the game. Here you can lend stable coins, or you can withdraw against them. It doesn't have to be stable. You can do all of them. You can do GUSD, BAT, REN, Engine, KNC. So you guys know how you see like ABS or BUSD or CUSD or BTC. That basically just means it's like compound Bitcoin. So that means it's kind of locked up into a loan. It's similar to, it's the same thing as Bitcoin, but it's the same thing. I'll also show you guys the reason why you want to participate in flash loans. It's to participate in arbitrage. So say you see one exchange say DAI is worth $1.05, and then on another it says it's worth 95 cents. Well, you can buy that DAI from that one exchange. Hence, in this Furu combo, we'll show you. You can get a flash loan on Aave. We'll say $100,000. It's completely free, just as long as you return it back with $1,000 or $100,090. So let's say I'll program it. I'll say this involves no coding. I'll go ahead and get a $100,000 loan on Aave. Okay, cool. Now I'll swap my in DAI. I'll swap my DAI, 100,000 DAI, for 81.51 ETH. Okay, cool. Now I'll go on Uniswap and I'll also swap my ETH back to USDC. So now my dollar value is going to be about 99,533. So yeah, I'm going to lose money on this trade, and then obviously I got to pay back to Aave. But in theory, if you find an arbitrage opportunity you can participate in. Obviously, I just built this just so you guys can see it, but you can easily just add different steps. So we can say I want to swap on Curve, or I want to deposit in a vault on Yearn, or I want to swap a token on 1inch. You can say, okay, I'll swap my USDC for all of it, 100% for whatever. Let's just make up something. Let's say BUSD, or it doesn't even matter. And then you literally just set it, and then that's it. So BUSD. See, did you see that ABUSD down there? That was Aave BUSD. Sorry, my computer's loading right now. You'd be able to see it. But say we'll just go ahead and set that, and you can literally just move it up and down wherever you want it. And obviously I'm going to lose money on this, so I'm not going to do this trade. And even if I did, it wouldn't go through because it wouldn't be paid back. And you literally just transact with it. You connect your wallet and you hit send. And when you send it, it's going to charge you like $5-6 or whatever the Ethereum gas fee is. And you can just send it. And there's also different things you can explore, like how to arbitrage opportunities, add liquidity, swap ETH to DAI, and deposit to Aave. So different things, and you can earn a different interest rate. So it's awesome. It's crazy. It's unique. You can participate in arbitrage and find different opportunities. Now you guys are like, well, why is this so much better than the bank? Well, you get better interest rates. Look at these interest rates. It's way better than a bank would be. And on top of that, it creates the most efficient bank in the world. So soon enough, it's going to be a bot that participates in these arbitrage opportunities. So when you see like DAI is 95 cents and $1.05 on a different exchange, now it's going to be so efficient that the bots just boom, 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 boom. And now it's going to get rid of all the arbitrage, and now everything is just going to be instant. So everything's going to be the exact same. Right now, we're in the early stages of cryptocurrency. So yeah, those arbitrage opportunities are going to be there. Participate in them. Take advantage of them. Go on the Furu combo. Use the Aave flash loan program. You don't even have to have any money. Well, yeah, you have to have like $10, $15 in Ethereum gas fees so you can participate in it. But you can literally get free money with this. I don't know why more people are not talking about it. Well, I do know why. Because they don't understand it, or they don't know about it, or they believe it's too good to be true. And it works. Just try it. And on top of that, flash loan, we'll go ahead and give you the definition of a flash loan. Well, what is a flash loan? Flash loans are a feature designed for developers you guys can read it. So a flash loan basically allows you to get a loan without having to do anything as long as you pay it back in the transaction. And Aave charges you 0.09%. That's how they're changing the game in the lending platform. Comp, you can't do that. Compound is another similar program. MakerDAO is somewhat like that, but they aren't doing that. They're more simple. You deposit Ethereum and you get 150%. So 150% collateral. So if you deposit 1 ETH, you basically get half of an ETH worth of stablecoin. So it's pretty simple. And yeah, there's different programs where you can do it with coding, but it's easier if you just use the website I showed you. So you can easily swap on this platform. You can stake. And now you guys are like, okay, so what's so special about Aave? Well, here's what's special about Aave. There's a max supply of 16 million. And there's a circulating supply of 12,108,000. The other about 4 million is in the not the governance protocol, but in the escrow, I guess you can call it. It's in the DAO, the DAO bank account. That way, basically, what happens is they use that money for growing the platform or for adding different things. And when you guys are buying the Aave token, you are participating in governance. So you choose, hey, we should start tokenizing cars. Hey, we should start not tokenizing cars, but lending against tokenized cars, lending against tokenized houses, different things. So when you have part of those tokens, you can participate in that. And now look, this is only a $1 billion or $1.3 billion market cap. Now think of this. If you look at JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Chase, those guys are trillion-dollar companies. Just think about it. They give you loans on houses, loans on cars, on everything. Now, if you can disrupt the banking industry, that's the guy who's going to make a lot. Now, this is the concern I do have. Is Aave a security? Well, one thing it's got going for it is it's decentralized, which is nice. That's really good. So this article isn't on Aave, but it's similar to Compound. Compound and Aave are literally almost the exact same thing. The only thing that's different is, well, like the flash loans, and they do tweak it a little bit. So if you guys are interested in something like this, you can participate in both. It's not financial advice. This is just my opinion, and this is the information I'm giving you. The main test is the Howey test. So here's the problem. Yes, it is an investment of money. You are investing money in it. But the problem with, well, the good thing obviously is it's decentralized, which is great. That's going for it. But with the security, it's an expectation of profit. So people are most likely going to buy into this because they expect it to go up in value. That's it. People will say, "Oh no, I want to pick it because the car, so I can be able to participate and vote that cars are going to be on the platform or that loans are going to be done against houses." No, come on, guys. It even states it in the Bible. Money is the answer to it. It's pulled out of context, but it states money is the answer to everything. So think about it. It is pulled out of context a little bit, but if you think about it, it's like, okay, so you need to buy a house. Well, what's the answer? You have money. Okay, I need food. Well, what's the answer? You got to have money to go buy food. That's the concept. You guys are going to be buying into this because you think, oh yeah, it's going to go up in value, not because, oh yeah, I want to participate in it. No, that's not why. Here's another problem. The third element talks about the existence of secondary market trading. So when something like this happens is, well, people buy it and then they sell it on another market for a profit. And Comp has been, well, not Comp, but Aave has been trading at 100% premium since its initial launch, and it has been. It's constantly been going up. It's a steady trend. I mean, look at their chart. It's constantly been going up. It's never, well, yeah, it was less here, but still, you get the point. Constantly been going up. So if you guys think about that, it's kind of like, oh, well, I guess it could be labeled as security. So in this article, it even states, despite Aave's utility and decentralized governance mechanics, its history of indication, there is a strong likelihood that the SEC would view Aave as satisfying each of the Howey test prongs, therefore constituting it as a security. So that is an issue of this protocol that I do see. So if you guys are investing in this, I wouldn't invest anything you aren't scared to lose. So here's here's an example of the Aave voting. So if you hold not Lend tokens, but any of the Aave tokens, you can participate in this, just basically like saying yay, nay, etc., and just vote. And then you can also delegate your power. So you can say, hey, look, I'm gonna stake these and say, oh yeah, I want to do this, this, and this. That's how you can participate in it, and you can visit the forum, their frequently asked questions, etc. So that's similar, or that's somewhat of Aave in a nutshell. Really cool protocol, really cool lending. There are competitors like Comp. Comp is a big competitor to them, but both projects are good. And if you want to, you can see all of the lending rates. So you can see which ones are better. So here's Compound. You can see how Compound takes the butter on these guys. But look, Aave is taking the butter on a bunch of them. So it's got the best rates. And, well, when you get the best rates, more people come on that platform. And then you also have some more centralized ones like Nexo, BlockFi. And then you're thinking, well, why don't I just go there? Well, the problem with going there is those are centralized. And what Aave has going for it against the security is it's decentralized and not your keys, not your crypto. Aave is not holding your keys, and it's not taking your cryptocurrency. It's locked up in a smart contract, so you still have it stored on your ledger or on your own platform. So if you're on BlockFi, you have to deposit in there. I've actually used BlockFi before, and I tried to withdraw a payment, especially when Bitcoin, it was in a great price opportunity. It dropped like 30-40%. I was trying to withdraw it off the platform. They couldn't withdraw it. They said it would take 24 hours. And then I waited 24 hours, and they said, sorry, we had an issue with our system. Try withdrawing again. Tried to withdraw again. I finally got the funds off, and it took 7 days. BlockFi is a great platform. I just don't recommend them. There's too much. I don't like it. Once you lose my trust once, it's done. Especially when it's something that's decentralized with it like this, and not your keys, not your crypto, and it's so easy for them to just close their doors and say, sorry. If you don't believe me, just look at this article, for example. I have 6 Bitcoin on a RIP. I don't even know what exchange this is. But basically, look, the exchange just shut down. You can't go get your Bitcoin. It's over. That's it. It's gone. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto, guys. So if you guys like this video, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you guys didn't like it, hit that dislike button. Guys, I need the feedback. I need to know what's wrong, what's right, what you guys think. This is Aave in a nutshell. This is on the project. Now we're going to play a video so you guys can see why participating in flash loans is great, how to participate them, how to play around with Furu, how to create your own settings. So thanks for watching, guys, and let's play the video.
First of all, the most important part of executing a flash loan is to find a flash loan provider. Projects such as Aave or DYDX developed smart contracts that allow DeFi users to borrow different coins from a designated pool under the condition that they are repaid within the same Ethereum transaction. There is usually a fixed cost associated with using flash loans. Aave contracts, for example, require the borrower to return the initial amount plus an extra 0.09% of the borrowed amount. The fee is split between depositors who provide the funds that can be borrowed and integrators who facilitate the use of Aave's Flash Loan API. A part of this fee is also swapped to Aave tokens and burned. Once the amount is borrowed from the lending pool, it can be used for any other arbitrary actions, assuming that at the end of the chain of different steps, the initial flash loan is repaid. Because the loan has to be repaid within one transaction, there is no risk of borrowers not repaying their borrowed amount. The only risk is the always present smart contract and platform risk. Flash loans are becoming more and more popular, with some of the users borrowing as high as 14 million DAI on Aave. There are 3 most common use cases for flash loans. Arbitrage. Flash loans can magnify the profit of executing a successful arbitrage opportunity. Let's imagine that there is a price discrepancy in the DAI USDC pools between Uniswap and Curve. You can trade 1 DAI for 1 USDC on Curve, but you only need 0.99 DAI to buy 1 USDC on Uniswap. Now, you can try to execute the following arbitrage. Borrow 100,000 DAI from Aave via flash loan. Swap 100,000 DAI for USDC on Uniswap and receive 101,010 USDC. Swap 101,010 USDC for 101,010 DAI on Curve. Repay initial 100,000 DAI plus 0.09% fee equals 100,900. Profit 110 DAI. This looks nice, but we have to take a few extra things into consideration. Network fees. Arbitrage transactions with multiple steps can be quite expensive. Always take transaction fees into account when calculating your profits. price slippage. Always calculate how much price slippage you'll experience while executing your order. A hint, it depends on the size of your order and the liquidity present in the liquidity pool. Front running. There is a high chance that someone else will spot the same opportunity and will manage to get their transaction mined ahead of you. On top of that, bots that monitor the mempool can pick up your profitable arbitrage opportunity and send the same transaction with a higher gas fee, profiting them instead of you. Basically, stealing your ARB opportunity. The next use case for flash loans is a collateral swap. Let's say you have borrowed DAI from Compound with ETH as collateral. You can swap your collateral from ETH to, for example, BAT in the following way. Take a flash loan in DAI to cover the amount of DAI that was borrowed. Repay your Compound loan with borrowed DAI. Withdraw your ETH. Swap your ETH for BAT on Uniswap. Supply BAT as collateral on Compound. Borrow DAI against your BAT collateral. Repay flash loan with borrowed DAI plus fees. Congrats! You just swapped your collateral from ETH to BAT and paid 0.09% of the borrowed amount for this. The last but not least example is self-liquidation. Imagine the following scenario. You have a loan in DAI on Compound with ETH as collateral. The ETH price keeps going down and you're approaching the liquidation level. You also don't have to or don't want to deposit more ETH to increase your liquidation level, and you also don't have the DAI required to repay the loan. Now, instead of allowing the MakerDAO contract to liquidate your collateral and charge you the liquidation fee, you can take the following steps. Take a flash loan for the amount of DAI that you owe. Repay your DAI loan and withdraw your ETH. Swap enough ETH to DAI in order to repay the flash loan plus fees. Keep the rest of your ETH. These were the 3 most common use cases for flash loans. Of course, the concept of flash loans is quite new, and there are still a lot of use cases to be discovered in the future. Flash loans, similarly to crypto, can be used for both good and bad. When it comes to the latter, flash loans were used in most of the recent DeFi hacks and allowed hackers to magnify their potential profits, as they do not require any upfront funds. One of the most famous hacks was the BZX hack, where a flash loan was used to manipulate the Uniswap Oracle price. As usual, the problem was not in the use of flash loans, but rather in some incorrect assumptions when it comes to using Uniswap as a price oracle. Events like this are sometimes costly for the people affected by them, but they usually result in the strengthening of the whole DeFi ecosystem, making it more and more anti-fragile in the future. Although flash loans are predominantly used by developers, it is also possible to use them without doing any coding. Projects such as Collateral Swap, DeFi Saver, or Fury Combo make it possible.
Alright, I hope that video helped a little bit to understand Aave. Cool platform, cool protocol, and, well, not Aave, but understand flash loans. So let's go ahead and hit you with our wisdom one-liner. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 20. Like one who takes away a garment on a cold day, or like vinegar poured on a wound, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. So I'm guessing with this, well, if it takes a garment away from someone on a cold day, well, they really aren't going to like it. But vinegar poured on a wound, that's not going to feel very good. So singing songs to a heavy heart is a sad person. I wonder what he's meaning by this. Because if you sing songs to a heavy heart, wouldn't it make them happy? I don't know. Tell me what your guys' thoughts are. Leave the comments in the description. Maybe you guys can help me with this feedback. It's good wisdom, deeper than I'm thinking. So see you guys in the next one.